Banado so but I said that St. Philip's Enterprise. I would dress say no. I say koye. I St. Philip's so. Mentade shemudie e free a juada kosi yawada. I St. Philip's Enterprise and a dress me. A hot dear memantade a fair. A honey tono, or pebem atadi biato, say ye memma trousers, khaki trousers, jeans papa B, la cosa F, memma t-shirt, memma shirt papa B, suit, jacket, wedding be nabaye, program beer, St. Philip's, Nekojin tadepa, cotton tadepa, perfect man kaftan, so no, on one head tone, entadea pamdeda, designs in the bray, across central shop no ben cocoa board, Ayalolo station one ma, second so Donna, Toto station, and a St. Philip's Enterprise, Jene number, now a friend, 0244 147212, 0244 147212. Observation say na ye call sports minister onumunyamfo Kofi Idi Adams openike say de ato ankronkra nyuma ahodo ewo omanim say won momode a na momfa sika enwura agudie mu ewo manmu won sponsor sports ahodo a yewo say be ya sports betumpon ewo manmu ode nsem wonyina etudwa ebrada 2025 Millennium Marathon no wo hwe ama yadanedi.
As we look into the future, I encourage both public and private sector institutions to follow this example. The KGL example must be followed because it will grow a lot more persons. Investing in initiatives like the Millennium Marathon is not merely about sponsorship. It is a strategic contribution to national development, fostering community cohesion, because that is what sports does. Sports growth, youth empowerment, and unlocking economic potential for Ghana. To our athletes, I urge you to train hard, as I will be doing. Yes. And run clean. You know, doping and anti-doping issues have become so key in sports now. Run clean. Don't go and put anything to attempt to boost your performance, because I'm not going to do that. I will drink only water. So run clean to you, the athletes. That's all I want from you. When you do that, I do believe that you will go very far and represent Ghana with pride. Don't be intimidated. Yes, a lot of very great athletes and nations that are so good in marathon will be coming. Don't feel intimidated. Represent Ghana with pride. And that is what I yearn for. We are hosting it, and somebody will say, don't attempt to declare host and win. But it's possible. The ministry stands with you, committed to ensuring your growth, welfare, and access to competitive opportunities. Let the 10th anniversary of the Millennium Marathon be remembered as the most impactful yet for sports, health, unity, and for Ghana. With these words, I declare the 2025 Millennium Marathon officially launched. Thank you, and may God bless you.
Yeguswa 2025 Millennium Marathon a basono. Obahima Catherine Morton, a race director. Also this year, the 6 September was on the toss in Sia and a basso. Na one more shame him like 2-4 bese and pim a dumienu 12,000 and I don't beshimu. I'm free and my makumaku adrenum 25 countries so a bagana.
Focusing on bringing more people than we've ever had before. And moving forward, we're looking to develop this running academy that we mentioned, because if people like William Amponsa is making it, then the notion that perhaps Ghana is just known for short distance might not truly hold. And we believe that there is talent, and we can develop talent. So we really would be working closely with the sports ministry to set up this long distance academy. I think we've already spoken about a place that is suitable with high altitude in Ghana where we can start developing the talent. I think last year the issue was with the prize money in terms of us trying to push people to make the time, because we've also realized that if we do not put some measures to try and get athletes to do better, they'll be lazy and just go for finish time, because running is about timing. And if you're giving huge prize monies and people are not making world-class times, then we are not developing sports or athletic talent in Ghana. So last year's prize money was instituted to get people to do better, and so we had 2 prize categories. And because local runners could not make the time there and they couldn't get the amount, they felt maybe that's where the whole issue came from. But the whole idea of prize money is to get people to be excited. But this year we've reverted to the original way of whoever wins, whether you make the time or not. And then we even added a little bit extra for people who break the record. We've just entered into the category, which is a ranking race, and the next position we are vying for is gold label race. 2 things are very critical. 3 things. One of them we are solving this year, which is electronic timing, which is a chip timing, which we are going to deploy this year. The next thing is the prize money. If we want to go for bronze label, we need to have bigger prize monies than we have. So that is the second thing we have to look at. And the last thing we have to look at, which is critical, is the road blockage. I think Ghanaians still do not understand the culture of blocking a road entirely for 3 hours. And that is a challenge we've had over the last 10 years. And so with the support of the Ministry of Youth and Sport and Ghana Police, we hope that this year we could be able to do that. Just block the entire road and have diversions. Another thing that is making the road closure very, very difficult is the fact that when you do a race on Sundays, Ghanaians are very religious. They want to go to church.
Avermo Eko Kumasi Asante Koroko UTV Sports ya tu jadida say head coach Dr. Prosper Ogumneti Enra Oma Pauno na Enei Karim Zito, former player, former coach, and Omafano as head coach was signing and new contract. I'll be head coach Edama Sante Kotoko and ne one central for Akasa na ose e braba so adwuma no e brebi emu odin sansa ka krabi na league no akona wiye na so gidie mapa so betimi abodwuma ama Kotoko ni so ade ho atimi abam.
You know me by my name, you know me by my work, and you know me when I was a footballer. If you've never seen me playing, you've heard about me. It wasn't an easy this thing for me. I think the family has to come together to think about it. When I say family, Dreams FC family, because to me, I'm now leaving what belongs to me to join where I belong. Dreams FC belongs to me, and I belong to Kotomo. This is not the first time for me to come to Kotomo. After I played, I left. Definitely you have to leave. I came back to 05 by the request of Coach Malik. That was the beginning as a coach. I had this problem and I left again. When we won the league, I left. I came back again. I said youth developer, where we have this Bichim star now, Augustine Mokrang, Mohammed Dauda, and the one playing Bichim 5. He was also here, Ajambo. They all under me here of Kotoko. Then I left again. So now that I'm coming back, it was a big decision. It's a very difficult decision for me, but yet I have to come. As a technical man, and now all of a sudden, another responsibilities is being brought upon me. And as a man, you have to face difficulties before you enjoy life. It is not an easy task. For the first time, I've been asked to come and see to it that the team wins a league. I've been to save so many teams from relegations.
Yegusa Koroko Asuye lawyer Safo Duku Kasa the Masante Kotoko say one more eka say coach Prosper Ogum na onyade entina Kotoko for pamono or say no krebi anim yes coach na onyade na mo du baby na results omo ehwe no na emma na niema nkoyie enti eno mo gina so epamono.
You would recall that at the beginning of the season things were a bit difficult for us, but in the course of time we put all the pieces together and then things began to shape up to the extent that for some weeks we were occupying the top spots in the ongoing Ghana Premier League. However, in recent times, you agree with me that things have turned the other way. And in the course of our engagements and discussion with the technical team, we realized that they had done all they could, except that things were just not shaping up, and the team kept on dwindling. Consequently, we took the bold decision to part ways with the technical team in the best interest of the club and all of us. And so, as you are aware, in our midst, two of the finest in the system. It is my singular honor to introduce to you the man to take up the assistant coach position in the club, Mr. Prince Yawusu. And then I move on to the main man. Coach Abdul Karim Zito is well known as a footballer and as a...
All right, Karim Zito, a very experienced coach. Got supporters, Emmanuel, Chite more day. Why you money be paying? Dreams, what but you opa? Got cry be paying. To be to me, Karim Zito to be a former player at the Masante Kotoko. My parents no mukuomo at the Masante Kotoko. Yegusua was Sante Mantemuna, Atreman will be a ja South Massive Journey, Shelley Chey, or share my Easter home. The games outdoor, as just not just say, or percent cabo mappa and a basso or an impression so.
Mrashe Bejani awo atwema Nwabieja South constituency Honorable Charlie Chey wode ensem kakra etudwa ebehia se omo ebekambom na omo etimi aboa na omo apagya constituency no aba aye constituency no etimi akọ nanim chese hu behia pa sansan penifo kra se mo kabom a ana ejina se mo edin papa mu baso a ya na entitimu ewo dwumade we nyina ekoso emra Easter Gala football competition ekoso ewo constituency nimu a Mrashe Bejani ono ankasa de nanimu nyama ebe etachire UTV ye kopie mu ho na mra kopie mu ho no Mrashe Bejani owo atwema Nwabieja South constituency Honorable Charlie Chey wokasa no ensema ode etu edwanie
Easter tournament was organized by Bedel. Na mimi huni say a good way to bring the community together. Na say when it comes to sports, it's one of the things that bring in together because intimi huni sasa yekosu yesadi we ya ebeboa amadebia as a community and as a constituency yetimi akabu ama odo atina yentem. It helps the youth too and momutimi showcase your more talent obi ono mo a or you're very talented but when you have this opportunity to showcase onya obi obeboa no enti I believe say with the kind of talent that we have as a Nwabieja South constituency I will not be surprised say who the likes of Pate more any ACN more of olden days from Achuma, and so I'm encouraging them say they played a very good game and I'm
all right, now me come so call Europe and so matches outdoor Todja and ne and you may na Italy Serie A and ne Cagliari and Fiorentina Irish so Sanso and a Genoa ebeshia Lazio, Juventus, the old ladies of Serie A kwa we womo any Parma and ebo na fi Torino and so eshia Udinese oko Spanish La Liga no so a enwi matches a etodwan Athletic Bilbao Inaki Williams and Ninya Nico Williams womo eshia Las Palmas Celta Vigo ebeshia Villarreal Sansona Deportivo Alaves ebeshia Real Sociedad Real Madrid kwa we enwi womo eni Hetafe na de ehyeso na England Premier League no so no na nwumre Arsenal and so and Crystal Palace and so bebo me dey say ma Endpoint Homeopathic Clinic or for ya de be na eteteo na nsinsu na start egugu sasabro na eteteo wa poso ya wo ho na to asintin etwe na bi na wodiem hyehyew wakoma na ebo periperi oje ho anyi wani su briwu mpacho ya de na ebo nkaye ko Endpoint ayaresabia Dr. Dubuati ndi bo hyemfidiem ya de bi obehu ba mu aduro ho beto odi hye bi ni BP na osro diabetes asichiri ya de na etetero anase stroke na bunagu ne fa adwojo fa na Dr. Dubuati omwa na wate ya de bia be ma gu so ate ya be ma hwene ya fa roba nto be ma wate Dr. Be free scan ya ma dro ho beto oba wo ma bra Dr. Be free scan ya ma dro na sape awo beba Dr. Dubuati number ni Jena Freno 0244 867068 0244 867068 production team medamase Osafo Mame ama sapon kuma Jesse Osafo Mame
Bongo Difara medase Bongo on se matade efe eye Clothing Palace wo de she matade no omo wo Accra Central Lava abosan ni mu esro ha no mu me pa cho 0271998313 now so koje wode emma ho ade bia bags casual office wear bibia opebia on sabe kan e wo hono medin de amasa ponkuma Jesse ewie mene
David Ofori Osafo Bongo Difara